Okay, part 3 of my 1953 Craftsman power reel mower. In part 1 I wanted to see if it would run, and it would. Part 2 included actually working on the engine so that it would actually run nicely. And I just completed part 3, which I didn't film, of course. But what it consisted of is getting the deck up to snuff. It's a lot of bearings in here. Wasn't quite sure how it worked. So essentially what I did is I removed the motor and then remove this shaft here, and there are bearings on each end because each wheel has its own belt, as you can see right here. And so I wanted to make sure this bearing was nice. It was in very good condition, and you can see there's another inside belt here that actually heads on down here, and this is the actual reel pulley. And the reel itself is in pretty good shape. However, the bearings weren't. It was a little roughed up, so a little oil, worked it, maneuvered it, got it so it spins real nice. While I was there, I also adjusted the blade. I have a reel mower, a manual one, so I kind of know how to make the proper adjustment for it, so it cuts real nice. Right now it's set for maximum height, which is 1 3/4 inches. Now I mow my lawn at 2 inches, so everywhere I go, it's been cut. A little issue I've had with the unit, to engage the drive wheels, they're currently not engaged, but if you lift up on the handle, it actually pushes the wheels down, and you might be able to see it here. But it actually pushes the wheels down and essentially tightens that belt up. So the belt gets tight and wheels power along. When you set the handle down like I just did, it actually releases the wheels, so the machine can just sit there and idle. Now whenever the engine's running, whenever this pulley is spinning, it spins this, and the reel is always powered no matter what. So the only thing you can control are the wheels. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start it. It's already warm, and show you a little bit of how it runs from an operator's point of view. Okay, I did put, from my prior videos, I did put the oil bath air cleaner back on it. Here's a carburetor mechanism. This is the throttle that essentially we'll use, and we always start it on low. It's very finicky. It won't run on anything but low when it's cold. This is a pretend gas cap because I never had the original one. We do have gas in the tank. Wonderful little spin reel here. We've got to essentially tie a knot in the end of a rope, spin it around and around and around. Recoil start is awesome. And I have it tied to a wrench for a handle, and it's warm, so I pull this. It should go. We'll see. There's that. You can see the reel spins, and at this point it's freewheeling, so you can actually mow the grass just by pushing it around a little bit. In fact, it'll want to go a little bit on its own. The engine sits there and idles. It powers the wheel there, and you can see what the grass sees. Pretty much just the belt. This engine does burn a little bit of oil, and you can see some of the grass. Grass gets everywhere when you mow with this thing. So I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit, my throttle. Now we're really cooking. And then I'm going to pick up, and away we go. My poor grass is getting cut a little too low. Oh well. It'll look nice. Real mowers is a much better way to mow the grass. Like I say, you just lower the handle. Usually the drive wheel, it's a little slippery. Usually the drive wheels let go. You can stop. And when you want to go in gear again, just lift it up. There you go. Have an off button, so it's where I dig out a fine tool, an insulated screwdriver, against the block, against the spark plug. No fear, no pain, off she goes. Very neat. I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. Runs great. I don't know if I like manually pushing the lawn, but I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll donate it to a museum, maybe I'll just sit on it. Oh well.